and gentlemen, we bring you a strange story about a thing out of space. It may frighten you, it may amuse you, but this may happen to you tomorrow.
Got this neat bottle too. It's probably, I think I paid too much for it, but you can put like beads and stuff in it.
What's it smell like?
It's cough syrup. It's an old medicine bottle, but it works well. It works well with beading, because beading is like these movies we're going to have tonight on Late Night Video Double Feature.
How is beading like these movies?
Let me tell you, I'll tell you. Well, maybe not the first one, yeah. The first movie is a kung fu movie. Mm-hmm. By the way, I'm Tim, host of Late Night Video Double Feature, camera person, Kara.
Hi.
And maybe commentary occasionally. This, the first film we're showing two Hong Kong movies. And the first one, or Hong Kong / possibly Taiwan. I think the first one could have been filmed in Taiwan, I don't remember. It is called Dirty Kung Fu. And I believe it's directed or written by or starring Carl Maka and a bunch of other kung fu regulars from the late 70s, early 80s. It's a really good print, and it's one of these kung fu comedies that actually is pretty good. A lot of the kung fu comedies are pretty crappy. Some of them are because of the popularity of Jackie Chan's early stuff. They just got really googers. Went off the hook, that's all I can say. I think Wu Ma may also be in this film. I have to double check. He's one of my favorite of the Hong Kong actors / directors. And it's a good film. It's all about, kung fu and vengeance. That's just what this stuff is about. My school's better than your school, or something like that. And the second film is called Encounters of the Spooky Kind 2. Two. I don't.
Have you shown one?
No, I haven't shown one, but I like two a little bit better than one.
And you don't have to have seen one.
No, you don't have to have seen the first movie to really understand
what's
going on, because it's really hard to try to make sense of it anyways. It's action-packed.
You're just better off.
It's incredible stunts. It's by Sammo Hung, who was a buddy of Jackie Chan. He and Jackie and a bunch of other these guys went to an early Peking opera school together when they were little kids.
Opera?
Well, Peking opera.
Oh.
Do you know what Peking opera is?
Yeah.
With the masks and the... And that's where a lot of this kung fu styling comes from, and that's where a lot of, like, Sammo Hung's stuff, you know, his style and his action. And I love his films. Even though his comedies are kind of broad, it's not bad. But this is one of his sort of horror fantasy pieces set maybe about 1910, maybe 1920 in Hong Kong, and it has to deal a lot with sort of the natural Chinese religion, Taoism, mixed with Buddhism, mixed with other stuff, and that's sort of what like jewelry is all about. So it's my type of jewelry. It's an entire mixture of stuff that once you put it together, well, in my opinion, it looks pretty cool. You could take a bronze piece like this from Nigeria, I believe that this is Nigerian. You can mix it with big chunks of tourmaline, Ethiopian brass, all this other stuff, a whole bunch of this stuff.
That you can find at the lovely Bead Paradise.
Bead Paradise in Oberlin. Here, that's great. But anyways, what I'm saying is that this film, which is a fantasy-based film, has a ghost in it, has monsters in it, has a good and bad warlock in it. It's great, and it's action-packed. Sammo Hung.
You mean Charlie Sheen's in it?
No, not that kind of warlock. I mean, well, Chinese religion, I guess the best way to put it is there's this movie, it's a really awesome film called Big Trouble in Little China, which is a John Carpenter film, which is another one of my favorite films
I like that
of all
one.
time. Yes,
I've actually seen that one.
Yeah, we watched it, didn't we?
Yes.
It was pretty, I have that on Laserdisc and DVD, and I had it on videotape, and, you know, it's an awesome film. But in there's a character at the beginning of the film. He describes Chinese religion as sort of like being at a buffet, and the religion, they pick what they like and add it to the religion. It just keeps adding to it. It gets bigger and bigger and bigger.
Of course, the Chinese mix everything up. Look at what they have to work with, huh? There's Buddhism, Confucianism, and Taoist alchemy and sorcery. We take what we want and leave the rest. Just like your salad bar.
But there's one thing even David Lopan must acknowledge. All movement in the universe is caused by tension between positive and negative furies.
And when the furies are out of balance,
as they are in Lopan, who is cursed.
Then the people turn into demon and live forever.
Repulsive and evil, existing only to plague the living.
Well then, I mean, what you're saying is this David Lopan, what is he, a ghost?
He plays at being a man, creature of vast, dark, destructive power.
All right. Maybe I'll show the segment, and maybe you'll be better to understand. But that's the movie to watch, is Big Trouble in Little China, but I can't show it because of the copyright problems. Close Encounters of the Spooky Kind 2, I don't think it's gotten released in the U.S. There were some issues with it when it came out.
What kind?
I don't know, there were some production problems. Sammo Hung
well,
made...
that's boring.
Well, yeah, Sammo Hung made a Close Encounters of the Spooky Kind 1, which did get released over here on DVD, which is really good. He also made another film called The Dead in the Deli, which is also really good.
In the deli?
No, not Dead in the Deli.
Okay.
But Dead and the Deadly.
Oh, Dead in the Deli.
It has
Dead in the Deli.
Oh, it has a lot to do with Joss and burning of Joss things.
Joss is cool.
Yeah. So, anyway, so the first film is Dirty Kung Fu. You'll enjoy it. Lots of random kung fu action dubbed in English for you. And
it sounds like a naughty film.
Dirty Kung Fu.
Don't worry.
Yeah, it's called Dragon
Safe for
Style
kids.
And Boob Style. And anyways. Foxy Style. And the second film is in Cantonese, I believe. I think this is the Cantonese edition. Spooky Encounters. Close Encounters of the Spooky Kind 2. It was English subtitles, so you'll enjoy it. Sammo Hung. We're out of here. I'm going to start working on some jewelry, because that's what I do sometimes, because, you know, in between movies and artwork and gardening and this TV show and thinking of working with like bronze later on in my life. I don't know. Anyways, here it is. Close and wait, where are we? Wait, oh, you're just showing various.
Some of your jewels.
Oh,
your creations.
My necklaces. No, that's okay. They are for sale. But anyways, this is it.
But you don't want them.
No, you don't want them. Late night video, double feature. First film, Dirty Kung Fu, followed by Close Encounters of Spooky Kind 2. First film's in English. Second film, subtitled in English. Hope you enjoy it. Enjoy the films. We're out of here. And Bobo is the co-host for tonight.
Bobo.
Big Bad Bo.
Bobo. Look at the camera. There we go.
Okay, we're out
And that'll
here.
be it.
That'll be it.
Good night.
Ooh.